What I want to discuss is what I've been observing of all the consults I've done for BaZi for 2024. I noticed, if not all, most are going to actually experience one of the most difficult months within this particular year. Now, if you're a client, of course, you probably know by now one that we actually anticipate at the same time we prepare for. So it's going to make that month more manageable when we're trying to handle the issue that could actually happen. And if you've been my student, you probably know by now how to actually find that out in your chart. Or if you've been following my content, then you probably know by now. Basically, knowing ahead of time actually gets you prepared. Now, if say for instance, you're not aware and you're actually going through that time right now when everything is so overwhelming when it comes to problems and issues. Now, basically, there is a tool that you can actually follow to find out how to prioritize in order for you to sustain being productive and at the same time continue to move forward regardless of the difficulty. The first one is urgent and important. And the next is important but not urgent. And then the other is not important but urgent. And then the last is, of course, not important and not urgent. Now, how do we determine amongst our daily activities which one actually fall under within those blocks? The first one, say, for instance, your laptop broke down. You need laptops to work. So if this issue is not addressed, this can actually create further problems, like say, for instance, unsatisfied clients, your work will be delayed, and so on and so forth. Your cell phone, if your cell phone is important to your job, then this is basically a crucial problem. Car breaking down the road, this is an issue that needs to be addressed. Otherwise, you might not be able to go home. The second is important but not urgent. Now, mind you, if you do not pay attention to this box, this can actually transfer to the other box, which is urgent and important. So addressing them ahead of time actually prevents you from creating further problems. Okay, so what are these? Taking care of your health, exercising, following the right diet for your body and your mind. Next is creating time for your spouse, your family, your friends. There. So if they are not addressed, then this could actually create problems that can be urgent. Okay, like I mentioned a while ago. Next, urgent but not important. What are these? Cleaning the house. Of course, if you're like me, you don't like your house dirty because it causes you disruption when it comes to your creativity. You couldn't concentrate. You couldn't think clearly when your house is dirty. So basically, this is, again, urgent but not so important. So how do we address this? We delegate to other people. Okay, we either hire help or we have our kids, yes, take care of the cleaning. And then the last box is not important and not urgent. So what does this mean? Basically, these are things that you don't really need in your life. And what you should do is let them go. Engaging in rumors and gossips, social media, scrolling for like hours and upon hours. Those are things that you should actually let go of and you shouldn't even start because it doesn't give value to you, doesn't give value to your time. And as a matter of fact, it's just a waste of time. All right. So if you're actually going through a difficult time or you're about to go through a difficult time, if you're aware of what month there is for you to prepare for, you can follow to help you find where to focus your energy and at the same time your valuable time. All right.